South Africans living outside the country were able to cast their votes early for the country's general election that will be held later this month. VOA's Kimberly Russell has more.
Many as 16,000 registered South African voters were expected to cast their vote at South African embassies around the world on Wednesday. The Independent Electoral Commission will oversee the balloting. Commission officials say London has 7,000 registered voters. People there lined up before the polls opened, and voting was steady all day. Pieter Mulder is the director of the Freedom Front Plus party. The group sued to allow South Africans living overseas the right to vote.
I think it's quite historic in the sense that for the first time South Africans in London can vote. Interesting enough, in '94 everybody was allowed to vote at the first election. I think then the ANC was in exile and they all voted. Then it was changed, and the elections after that only government officials were allowed to vote. So we as political party, Freedom Front Plus, went to court in South Africa, and we had to went to the Constitutional Court. And luckily we won the case to say it's not for the government to elect the electorate.
The voting process allows many to express their feelings about the country's issues. James Thompson says he will use his vote as a tool in the democratic process.
I think, probably ANC will win, but what I'm here to do is to vote for a strong opposition, because you need a joined up, strong opposition instead of a fractured one, because otherwise you get infights, you can get weaker and weaker and weaker. So you need a strong opposition to hold a government to account.
South African voters are electing the 400 members of the National Assembly. Kimberly Russell, VOA News.